Yo, 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 Wagwan people. We are live right now, live from the village. Yes, sir. How y'all doing today? We are live, we are live, we are live. About to play some Devil May Cry today, a little bit of a change. Might play some Overwatch a bit later, we'll see. But a little bit of a change this week. Play some Devil May Cry as the main game, rather than Overwatch as the main game. So yeah, a little bit of a difference. But yeah, you know, before we do that, let's talk for a little bit. Talk for a little bit. Alright. So, let's move over to some stuff. See what's happening in the world today. Switch over to this screen so y'all can see what I can see. Apparently that button does more than one thing, so be careful with that. Alright, so Tomb Raider is out. That came out today, or was it yesterday? I think it came out. It came out recently anyway. And a new kind of game to film failure. Yeah, I did hear that the initial reviews haven't been particularly good. That being said, I saw somebody put on Twitter that apparently it's the highest rated what's the word I'm looking for? The highest rated video game movie on Rotten Tomatoes. So it holds that distinction at least. It's, well, assuming that I didn't actually bother to check, but that's why I saw something else on Twitter. But yeah, so Tomb Raider's out. Here's the thing, I mean, I'm interested in the movie on the sole basis that it is a video game movie. I'm just interested in those types of movies anyway, you know, comic book movies, video game movies, etc, etc, etc. I'm not sure if I'm particularly interested in Tomb Raider. Certainly, I'm not sure I'm interested enough to go see it in the cinema. Like maybe once it's out on DVD where I can maybe rent it cheap or watch it on Netflix or, you know, something like that. Maybe Amazon or whoever gets it in the end, if anybody gets it in the end. But it certainly doesn't strike me as the type of film that I feel like I must rush out to see. I haven't seen much of the clips from it, just a few tiny things here and there on like teaser trailers and TV spots, things like that. But I haven't really seen anything much from it. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I might see it eventually. I might not. Yeah, it is what it is. Really, it is what it is. But yeah, apparently it's not very good according to the people who've gone to see it. So, oh well. Speaking of video game movies, so I was telling you guys the other day that I've got Now TV free for a month. I've still got Assassin's Creed movie to watch on that. So I'm going to try and watch that before my time is up. I've got about, I think, to the end of March to watch as much as I can. So I haven't watched anything for the last few days now. So I probably should, you know, step my game up a little bit because I ain't got that much longer. Only maybe a couple of weeks to go. So yeah, a few more things I want to watch before I feel like I'm fully done, and then I can just cancel it and be done with it. But yeah, it's yeah, a few more weeks, and Assassin's Creed is on the list. I'm not expecting that to be particularly good, to be honest. But whatever, if I can get it, if I can watch it for free, then why not? So there's that. Alright, so what else? So we got Tom Hardy's deleted scenes from Star Wars. Okay. Star Wars The Last Jedi. So apparently he was a stormtrooper in The Last Jedi. But it got deleted. Let's see. Is he one of the stormtroopers here? Gosh, can't really tell. But oh well. Yo, JTVJ, oi, how you doing? Tom Hardy is wonderful. I do like Tom Hardy indeed. So yeah, he was a Jedi. Sorry, a stormtrooper in The Last Jedi, along with Princes William and Harry. Prince William and Prince Harry were both stormtroopers, along with Tom Hardy. But their scenes was cut, and this is the deleted scene, so I guess you can't really tell which one's which, really. One of them, maybe. One of these guys is Tom Hardy, and one of them is Prince Harry and Prince William. But yeah, it was cut from the final movie, so oh well. Oh well. I'm doing pretty good. Seem to be on the upswing. How are you doing? Oh, that's good to hear. Good to hear. I'm doing pretty well myself. Just had quite a busy day today, actually. been recording a video for be a couple of weeks by the time that's due to go out. But I've been recording the videos. They're doing some editing on it. We have to reshoot some bits because when I was going through, I was like, not too happy with that. So hopefully, when I can reshoot some stuff tomorrow, just a few things, and then edit it and have that ready for when it's due to go out. But I've just been reading a little bit about Tomb Raider, the Tomb Raider movie that just came out. So apparently the initial reviews are saying that's just not very good, which well, that sucks for Tomb Raider, isn't it? But you interested in seeing the Tomb Raider movie? Is that something that's on your list of things to do, or are you not too bothered about it? Reshoot say make sure you're wearing the same shirt. Indeed, indeed. Be a bit awkward if it just skips and all of a sudden I'm wearing something completely different. The former EastEnders star looked full of joys of spring as she stepped out in a baby pink top. Michelle Ryan looked incredibly fresh-faced during an afternoon out and about in London.
This is your money.
Sure, someone to do that. Yeah, Michelle Ryan's returning to Doctor Who. This is Michelle Ryan, for those who don't know. But she had a role in Doctor Who back in the day, and it looks like she's going to be returning to Doctor Who, so that's cool. Tomb Raider movie? No, video game movies are cash grabs. You know what? Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of movies these days, to be fair, are cash grabs. You know, so I couldn't single out video game movies for that. That being said, I don't mind cash grabs. If that's what they are, that's what they are. But can you make them, you know, interesting? You know what I mean? If you want my cash, or if you want to make more cash and maybe make the film good, you know. So if that's what you know what I mean. That being said, yeah, a lot of films these days are just, you know, they're just cashing in, or attempts to cash in on maybe something that's really popular, or something that's, you know, trending, or whatever. And I mean, if it works, fair play to them. But yeah, can you make a good movie in the meantime while you're grabbing my cash, you know? Can you put some effort into this? I love the first 3 Tomb Raiders for the PS1, and I don't remember the story. Probably shouldn't be a movie, huh? Or I don't try to tie the video games. Just make a movie about Indiana Jones stuff. Well, that's pretty much it. I think that's one of the mistakes that a lot of these adaptations make, is that they try sometimes a little bit too much. I mean, sometimes they go so far away from the original source material that it just seems alien, and like, what's the point of this, you know? Other times they try too hard to stick to the original source material, and the problem there is that things that might work in a video game don't necessarily work in a movie, because you're telling a story on a different format. You know, like a video game might have, you know, 15-20 hours to tell a story, right? Whereas a movie might only have an hour and a half, 2 hours to tell a story. So if you're trying to stick to the same story, you're going to find that it's either going to come across as very, very jumbled, or just like skipping around a lot, or, you know, a lot of sort of big set pieces and not much between to tie them together. So yeah, I feel like sticking to the story can be a good thing, but not necessarily. Like, I feel like what they should be doing is maybe base it on the original story, but ultimately create its own thing from that. That's what I think it should be doing. Of course, what do I know? I don't make movies, so it can set yourself up for defeat. Yeah, indeed, man. Okay, here's something. This is why Monica's apartment was painted purple in Friends. So yeah, Monica's apartment was painted purple, and there was a joke right at the end of on the last episode of Friends where Joey says, "Has this always been purple?" So maybe Cosmopolitan has the answer finally. While we have so many unanswered questions about Friends, series about the queries about the color of Monica's apartment have never been the issue, and yet now that sets designer John Schaffner has explained exactly why the New York flat looks the way it did, and why the walls were such a daring shade of purple. It makes so much sense. Well, I hope it does. Speaks the great big story about his thoughts process behind the set design and how he really had to fight the rest of the crew in order to give Getters that a lilac hue. Schaffner commented, "Nobody likes change until I painted a little model. Little model purple. Color is really important in establishing the show identity," he added, pointing out the correlation people made between Monica's purple apartment and knowing they were about to laugh at the sitcom. When you switch to Friends, you see that it's a purple. You see that it is purple, and you stay tuned. All right, well that's a pretty straightforward reason, I guess. Can't say much of that. That is more purple than I remember. Yeah, it was very, very purple. I guess when you watch it, you don't really notice it because it's not. I guess for a lot of people, it's not it's not the thing you pay the most attention to. You know, you might. I mean, you notice it, of course, because you can see it, right? But you're not really thinking, "Oh, these walls are purple." You know, it's more like as a sort of association. But yeah, interesting reasoning. But it makes sense, I guess. With all sitcoms, it's just a color that you associate with it, sort of subconsciously. And in the case of Friends, it was purple for Monica's apartment. Purple is reserved for evil or bad characters in Japanese culture. Okay, that's interesting. Wonder how well Friends did in Japan then. With all the purple going on. Were they just confused that Monica was supposed to be some evil character with an evil, self-obsessed, anal narcissism at keeping everything clean? Was they wondering if there was some evil subplot to that? Maybe there was. Maybe there was. Maybe there was a French anime. Oh, how cool would that be? How cool would that be? Friends anime. And a proper Japanese out version of it as well. Well, maybe not too Japanese, and to say, you might want to keep it clean a little bit. you get a bit too much, and it's like turns into some kind of weird fetish TV show or something. But yeah. Dragon Ball, maybe not too Dragon Ball. Actually, that's pretty Japanese. Yeah. Dragon, rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Z. Alright, let me put a pause on that music for a second. Well, probably more than a second. Open up some DMC right about now. Oh, snap, I've got to update this first. Alright. Updating. Do you watch a lot of anime, JT? What is my anime? Yeah, is that something that you watch? Do you watch anime yourself, or you into it? Or maybe no, not so much. I watch some animes. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm into anime specifically. Like, you know, a lot of people are just like proper otakus, right? I'm not there. But there's a few animes that I enjoy watching from time to time. My little brother's really into it, though. Like, pretty hardcore into it. Not a ton, but I started watching Ghibli films when I dated an anime chick a decade ago. Okay. Yeah, there's some good movies, though. Have you noticed, though, that a lot of the Studio Ghibli films, in particular, the Hayao Miyazaki movies, they all seem to have the same or very similar basic plot line, or, you know, basic plot. What I mean by that is they all seem to have, like, somebody, you know, they male or female, doesn't matter. They have somebody who is away from their usual surroundings. Like something happens that causes them to be away from their usual surroundings, and that's when the adventure sort of starts. You know, like Princess Mononoke, for example, like the girl who's sort of separated from her tribe, and then you have Spirited Away, where the girl separated from her family, and then you have Howl's Moving Castle, where the girl is separated from her family, which becomes like an older person. So yeah, they all seem to have like some kind of family or some kind of, you know, say community that somebody is separated from, and that's where the adventures and weird and, you know, magical stuff starts to happen. Princess Mononoke, My Neighbor Totoro and stuff, real good animation indeed. Yes, very whimsical. I guess that's practically it. Most are about kids, or at least a grand tale forced upon a person. Yeah. Sometimes a tale that is not really even noticed by the rest of the world as it goes on. Yeah, I'm not knocking it, but it's just something that I picked up on, that they all seem to have that, you know. But I wonder if there's, I mean, I guess there's a reason for that. You know, I assume that's not accidental. You know what I mean? That seems to be, especially when it happens quite a few times. That seems to me like there's a reason. There's maybe something that he's trying to communicate with that spotlight. But he's doing one more movie. I don't remember what it's called, but he's retired. You know, he's retired like a bunch of times. So he's come out of retirement to do one more movie, and apparently this is supposed to be his last movie ever. If I find my if I can remember how to spell his name, Miyazaki, is that Miyazaki? Ah, shoot, it's an M. Hayao Miyazaki. Yeah. Last one I watched was The Wind Rises, which was a super realistic story. I haven't seen that one, but yeah, there's a few Ghibli movies that don't venture too much into the unknown, to stay quite grounded. Like I think was it Something of the Fireflies? Is that by Studio Ghibli as well? Something of the Fireflies. Oh, what's it called? Yeah, Hyman Zeke's out of retirement and working on a new film. Yeah, so there's one last film. This was February 2017. Okay, this was a while ago, so I don't know if that's. Fireflies. Grave of the Fireflies, that's it. Grave of the Fireflies. I was thinking, yeah, that's a pretty realistic movie. But was this by Studio Ghibli? Yeah, well, Studio Ghibli as it is. Grave of the Fireflies. Here we go. Borrow the Caterpillar. That's supposed to be his last movie that he's doing. Borrow the Caterpillar. It says 2018, but it's still pre-production. So yeah, that guess it's not actually out yet. I've seen that one. Those top 50 anime lists. Yeah, you know it, man. Top 50 animes of all time. I would say probably. Yeah, I'll say my favorite anime movie. If you stick to movies for a moment, there's a few shows I like, but my favorite anime movie, I don't know, it's probably Devilman. You know, the original. I don't know if it was the original actually, but there was a Devilman made back in like 90 something. I remember really, really digging that. You know, it was quite violent, which I like. You know, I like that stuff. But yeah, Devilman. The Devilman 2 wasn't that great. But the first one was, yeah, that was pretty cool. I don't know if that's on a top anime list though. It's probably not. I don't know if too many people even heard of that one, but I liked it a lot. I've never heard of them, but I'll look it up at least. Yeah, it's worth looking up. Yeah, I don't think it's a super popular anime, to be fair. But yeah, it was really good. It was like 90 something, I think it was made. But there was Devilman 2, and recently on Netflix they've got Devilman Crybaby, which I started to watch, but nah, I couldn't get into that. I watched one episode and it was weird for the sake. It just seemed like weird for the sake of being weird. And it just wasn't that interesting to me, in all honesty. So, no, I haven't bothered watching the rest of it. But yeah, the first Devilman movie, at least anyway, that was really cool. Still got to watch the obvious ones like Akira and Ghost in the Shell. Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, Akira's a classic. Ghost in the Shell, yeah. Looks full. Okay. Yeah, it might be something that you've seen before, you know. Might be something that you've seen around, especially if you look around anime lists at any time. If you're hanging around dating an anime girl, yeah, you might have something that you've seen before. Maybe not watched it, but you might have seen the image around. Oh no, I do not. I do not wish to switch on easy mode. Oh, thank you. This again. The Street Fighter anime when I was, yeah, the Street Fighter anime, that was pretty cool. That was yeah, 90 something as well, wasn't it? But that was really cool. I like the Street Fighter anime. I like that a lot. They did a bang up job with that. Like, just the whole thing was really cool. And it came about, I think, around about the same time the movie came out, you know. And the Street Fighter movie. And don't get me wrong, the Street Fighter movie, I liked it. I mean, I know it's very cheesy. It's not exactly a masterpiece of a movie. But I enjoyed watching it. But yeah, the anime was just done really well. Really well. Had that Chun-Li shower scene. Okay, yeah. I think a lot of people remember that Chun-Li shower scene. But yeah, that's right, yeah. He was trying to rape her. Yeah, I mean, I think, as I remember it, they kind of imply that he wants to do something to her. Whether that was rape or something else is not really clear, or at least as I remember it anyway. But yeah, I think he was planning on doing something at least, whether that or something else. Yeah, the live action was nuts as adults, so fun to watch with people though. Yeah, I remember watching that for the first time. Watched it on TV, the live action one, and I mean, I'm a Street Fighter fan just in general, and you know, I like action movies and you know that whole thing, and Van Damme was a big star at the time, you know, so I'm watching it like, oh yes, it's so cool, you know, and everything. And you know, I'm a kid, I'm probably like I don't know, 14 or 15 I think when I'm watching that for the first time. So yeah, I'm heavily impressed by it, you know what I mean. I watch it now as an adult, and you know, it's silly, I get that, but yeah, I still enjoy it, you know what I mean. For what it is, it's just an enjoyable movie. You know, not every movie has to be a serious thing, you know what I mean? Some movies can just be just fun and silly and camp and whatever. And that's the stupidest movie ever, but it's just fun. I can't fault it. Exactly. It just does what it needs to do, you know what I mean? I will kick Bison's ass so hard that the next ambassador will be with Felix. Now, who's with me? And that part when he's fighting in Bison and he does like the not the flash kick, because they couldn't do the flash kick I guess back then, but he does kind of that sort of move, and he does it twice. Because, you know, as a fan, you recognize that's like the flash kick, right? That was so cool when he's just kicking up against the wall. That was so cool, man. Would have been that much more awesome had they been able to put that flash in there, but oh well, oh well. Yellow orb, sacred stone that brings back life after death. These orbs actually do come in handy, so I'll take a few. Yo, Professor Wagwan. When was movie night? When was movie night? Or do you mean when is movie night? Because movie night was in the past. But if you mean like the next one, then yeah, it's not decided yet, but probably probably the first week in April. But yeah, we'll decide. Put that link up. I don't think they thought they were breaking new ground or anything. $35 million budget somehow. It's $35 million. I mean, considering this is like 92, 93 they made that movie. That's quite a lot for that time. I mean, yeah, $35 million is like a cheap, low budget movie these days. But I think back then, $35 million is a decent amount of money to spend on the movie. Back in, you know, the mid-90s. The Del Toro one. What Del Toro one? Del Toro what? Played Cammy. I somehow forgot about it. Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. Hey, don't forget about Kylie Minogue, the one true Kylie. You know what I mean? None of this Kylie Jenner. It's Kylie Minogue. Kylie Minogue is the true Kylie. But yeah, no, she played Cammy. I believe, I may be wrong on this. But to my knowledge, that was her biggest movie role. I mean, she did a TV show called Neighbours, which she was on for quite a few years. But I believe as far as movies concerned, I think that might be her biggest movie role. That being said, I've not seen Moulin Rouge, so I don't know how much of a part she plays in Moulin Rouge. But yeah, she was in quite a lot of Street Fighter, so yeah, it was a big role. But yeah, Kylie Minogue, man. Don't forget about Kylie Minogue. She's got a new album coming out as well, so still going strong. Camito, okay. Kylie Cyrus. I'd be interested in a Kylie Cyrus mix. Kylie Cyrus, what do you mean, like Kylie Minogue and Miley Cyrus? Guess that could work. Miley Cyrus got some lyrics. She's got some nice stuff. Miley's urge to get naked with Kylie's everything else. Is Miley still doing it these days? I mean, I was under the impression that she's you know, cleaned up her acts a little bit. You know, she was doing all that ratchet stuff a little while ago, and then it seems like she's sort of decided, hey, I'm done now. I'm gonna be a good girl now. At least that's the impression I got. I don't really follow Miley Cyrus that closely, but I did actually I actually bought one of Miley Cyrus's albums a while ago. I don't have it anymore because I had some money issues in it and I had to sell some stuff. But I actually did buy one of Miley Cyrus's albums. Like, it was before she got all ratchet as well. It was like I can't remember what it was called, but it had a really cool song there called The Climb, and that was a nice song. I like that. But then she just went off on something or other. And then I guess she's calmed down a little bit now. I think she was more sane when she was on drugs. Wow. I don't know, I think she'd probably clean up a bit. I like her, to be honest. I don't like her music, but she's a good singer and she's her own person indeed. Indeed. I can't expect me to ban it. You bought my side. Hey, it was a good album. Yo, Banterman Wagwan. Wagga 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 wagga. Haze, why? Hey, it was a good album. What can I say? You know, credit where credit's due. Somebody has a good album, I might just consider buying it. You bought Miley Cyrus and Rebecca. Well, I got Rebecca Black EP. I don't have a Rebecca Black album because she doesn't actually have an album out yet. But I do have a Rebecca Black EP. So yeah, I ain't ashamed of it. It's a good EP. Some good songs on that. So good songs on that. Hey, what can I say? Credit where credit's due, man. Friday's actually not on the EP. It's not on it. Friday was like 4 or 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I think, maybe more than that now. But yeah, that's not actually on the EP. That's no, look. Friday's a terrible song. Let's be clear on that. But that it really is. But you know what? Credit where credit's due. Rebecca Black is a really good singer. She's got some really cool songs out. Her music has changed a lot over the years, and her EP that she put out, there was some good songs in it, man. So I was like, hey, I gotta support good music. Well, I don't have to, but I want to support good music. And I guess when he bought a Tommy Wiseau album, I would if he has one. You know, I actually want to get Tommy Wiseau underwear, but I don't know if they make them in my size, so I have to check. Gonna hang myself on Friday. Wow. Gotta look up who Rebecca Black actually is. Yeah, she had a song out called Friday, going back 6-7 years, and it is the second most disliked song on YouTube. At least it was at the time anyway. I don't know if it is still at this point. The Friday, that's the one. That's Friday. Yeah, that was yeah. Well, it was one of the most disliked songs on YouTube. But you know what? She did that, and yeah, it was a terrible song. But ever since then, she's released some good songs. Well, maybe not ever since then. There's been a few, if you want since. But certainly a recent songs, like a recent, I don't know, I guess 4 or 5 songs or so have been pretty good. So, yeah. I would say, I'm sure you would bump them albums loud in your car. Well, I would if I had a car. You guys might be laughing now, but I reckon there's probably at least a few musicians in your record collection that, you know, oh shit, that one might find somewhat hilarious that you have. No balls that get in your way on this, man. This guy. Got him. Well, jokes on you, Haze. I have no records. Oh, well. That's just a damn shame then, isn't it? That is true. I have horrible taste in music. Well, if you like it, then it's all good, man. It's all good. You know, you don't have to. You don't have music to please other people. You have music to please yourself. So if you like it, then it's good music. Maybe other people don't like it, but you like it. That's what's important. Don't call us out, Haze. Hey, listen. You're gonna laugh at me for Rebecca Black and Miley Cyrus. I have to say certain. You don't have to admit it if you don't want to, but you know it's there. You know it's there. Not quite that bad. Well, maybe. Depends on who it is. Yeah, but we clever enough not to reveal live on stream. Wow. Wow. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Save. I definitely don't listen to Venga Boys. Nor do I Like a Prayer by Madonna. We definitely don't listen to the Venga Boys. Fair enough. And you definitely don't like a Prayer by Madonna. Just like I haven't listened to the Venga Boys for years, man. What was that? Like night? Oh, I can't remember. I don't know what song did they even have. I don't even remember what they even released. Just like a prayer, I'm gonna take you there. Like a prayer. Oh yeah, boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. I remember now, yeah. Yes, I remember now. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. What's strange for you to say, JC? I'm starting to think you do listen to Venga Boys. We like to party. We like to party. We like to party. Hey, who doesn't like to party? Who doesn't like to party? Let's stay the night together in my room. Banter's got them lyrics down. No, I'm just aware of the nasty music our children should not listen to. The devil's music. Exactly. You gotta be aware of these things, man. You gotta be aware of these things. We gotta protect the kids, man. We gotta protect the kids. Oh, excuse me. Have you seen Walk Hard? I don't believe I have. What is that movie? We walk hard, we play hard. Walk hard, run harder. Walk hard. Is that like the old man's version of Die Hard? Or maybe just the next Die Hard, since, you know, Bruce Willis is kind of getting up there a little bit. Walk Hard is a parody of the Johnny Cash story starring John C. Reilly. Okay. Well, I've seen the Johnny Cash movie, Walk the Line. Yeah, Walk the Line. I've seen that. But okay, didn't know there was a parody of it. Okay, any good and worth watching? One of my favorite comedies of all time. It makes fun of music history from the 50s till now, and Johnny Cash, Bob Dylan says, okay. We walk hard, we play hard. Together in my room, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, this dude. This bibbity bobbity dude, man.
This stinking hole was the last place I thought I'd find anyone with some
Okay, so we got JT's favorite comedies, or one of his favorite comedies. Anybody else got any favorite comedies? Any comedy movies? Boom, boom, boom. Scary movie. Okay, yeah, scary movie. I do not have enough to get anything, yo. Stir Crazy. Okay, yeah. Stir Crazy. Old school. Stir Crazy, that's the Black Knights. That was oh shit, I was too close to the damn door. What's the movie? What's the guys? Flipping out. Richard Pryor and oh man. Wilder. Gene Wilder. Yeah, Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder. Yes, that's the one. Okay, Bads is the messed up comedies. What kind of messed up comedies? Scary movies. Well, scary movies. Yeah, is a little bit messed up. Yeah, Gene Wilder. That's the one. I love that scene in Stir Crazy where they go into prison. And Pryor's talking to Wilder, and he's saying, you know, you gotta act tough, you gotta act bad. And he goes like, and he's doing that walk. He's like, you gotta act bad, you gotta act bad. And then Wilder's trying to mimic. He's like, yeah, you know, we're tough. Yeah, it's such a cool movie, man. Such a cool movie. But yeah, that's definitely up there. Man, I haven't seen it for time. That might be a good one for movie nights, actually. Stir Crazy. Now that I'm thinking about it, because that's a good movie. I haven't seen it for a long ass time now, but that might be a good one for doing a movie night on one of these days, huh? What you guys think? Stir Crazy for a movie night, for a future, not the next one because you've decided what that's going to be, but for maybe the one afterwards. Scary movie. Okay, I haven't seen Ted yet, actually. Trading Places. Oh yeah, Trading Places. Yeah. Isn't all that messed up, but still good. Yeah, we're moving. Well, as long as, yeah, messed up or not, as long as it's funny in the end, really. Oh, shit. Okay, what do I have? Items, Melancholy Soul, jeez, Yellow Orb, what's... I've got... What do the orbs do? Again. Oh, that's to do with this devil trigger thing, isn't it? Okay, Trading Places isn't... Oh, wait, no. Did you know that Devil May Cry was a failed Resident Evil game? You know what? I did hear something like that, actually. I did hear something like that. I mean... Oh man. Where'd he go up here? Shit, man. He just finished me off just like that. I can't even start from... Shit, man. I've got to start from... Sucks. I presume they were trying a new camera system. Tried to make the game more action-oriented, yeah. Something like that, I think I heard, because one of the key differences between this and Resident Evil is that you can't jump in Resident Evil. Oh, shit, man, come on. Can you... Yeah, you can't block in this game though, so I guess it kind of evens out. I could do with some like health right now, but this guy's gonna cut me down as soon as I jump up there. That's so unfair, man. I can't do it. He's got the high ground. The camera system is relatively unchanged in the first game, so oh wait, that's something else. Or rather, not a lot. It simply follows you. Yeah, it was off Resident Evil 2. Okay. So this was probably after Nemesis, but before Resident Evil 4. This was 2001. So yeah, probably about then, yeah. I didn't play Nemesis, but I assume it had the same pre-rendered backgrounds. I think it did. From what I can remember, I think it did. Oh, come on, man. Oh, shit, man. No, I'm not going to do that. What sucks though is that you don't have the option to just quit out to the menu. You know what I mean? When you got orbs or whatever, it's just here. Alright, come on, man. Can I have the option to just start from the last save point or something? Can I have that option, please? No, sorry, Bob, you can't. Actually, you cannot. The camera they programmed for this game would be more intensive than Resident Evil 4 Style 2. I guess, yeah, it probably is for the most part. Certainly with the earlier Resident Evil games anyway. I can remember the newer ones, the camera does follow you around a little bit more, but I haven't played much of the new ones. Yo, Mac Wagwan. But yeah, I would say that the camera in this game certainly isn't great. Not by a long shot. It's not. It could do with some work. Is this the final boss? No, not by a long shot. This is like maybe the first boss. Or not even the first boss, maybe like... Actually, no, yeah, the first boss. I guess the other guy was more of a mid-boss, really. This is, yeah, maybe the first boss. Go right back and get some tea. Right. Yeah, that much is cool, cool, cool. See in a bit, Bants. Well, I like to see Devil May Cry. Yeah, well, you asked for it, man. Now the devil's crying. Camera that is attached to your character player only had to keep in mind clipping into walls, which can be mitigated with level design. Yeah. And the thing about this camera is that as you're moving and the camera moves, the problem is that, for like, say I'm pushing, like I'm pulling down right now, and the camera moves. In order to keep moving forward, I have to keep pressing down. But the thing is, like, I don't know about you guys, maybe it's different for you guys, but for me, when a camera moves, my natural thing is to push the button in a different direction, and that sometimes pulls. And if you do it too soon or whatever, it sometimes pulls you back in the opposite direction you're trying to go to. I'm a bit more used to it now because I've been playing for a little while, but yeah. Looks like some Illuminati warlord. Maybe he is. I can't say it works good for gameplay, but just programming it would not be easy. And yeah, not sure if it's a good design, a choice in the end. Yeah, it's, well, I guess some people like it that way, others, like myself, not so much. I prefer the camera system in oh shit. Shit. Oh, come on, man, you missed. Oh, you piss off, you missed. Shit, man, I could do with some health right now, man. I could do some big load of health right now. That's what I need. Oh, oh. Whew, too close. Oh, flipping out, man. Does gunshot not work on a boss? Not too much, actually. You need an apple or a big chicken. Chicken. Wall turkey. Alright, if I could just not get hit, then that would go a long way into beating this guy, I think. What do you guys think? If I just don't get hit, that should help, right? Oh, shit. Too close. Okay. think it was just the last hit that killed you. Just avoid that last one. Yeah, fair enough. I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. It's just that last one needs to avoid. Other ones I'm okay with, but that last one, boy. Better have a guide with me, so I'm sort of lost. Oh, flipping hell, man. Damn it. Trying to jump out the way, and he got me with that damn sword of his. Ugh. Oh, bloody hell. I honestly, a point of save sometimes, because unless you're at the beginning of a mission, the saves don't seem to mean a whole lot. Yeah, the saves don't seem to mean a whole lot. So wait a minute, if I... Oh, that was such a waste then. Like, what is the point? You know what, screw this. I know what I'm going to do. Exit. Nah, shit, I can't even exit. Reset. No. Ah, flip. How do I, ah, shit. Options, maybe? Sons of bitches. Back, I love downloading mods at 1 megabyte. Oh, that's a slow download. Should be called Dante May Cry. Or maybe Player May Cry. Yeah, there's so many things in games today that we take for granted that we didn't really have back then, like the ability to exit the game without having to turn off the whole damn thing. You know, like, bloody hell, man. The ability to load from a save file without having to back out of, you know, absolutely everything. It appears Dante is crying. Would you like to turn on easy mode for crybabies? I like to save, I like to load from a different file. Now I'm gonna have to. Alright. What's going on? There we go. Saves after a boss. Here, we'll start you at the beginning of a hallway chase scene 30 minutes ago. Yeah, that's pretty much what happens. Like, what's the point of having save files if it's just not, it's going to start you off at the beginning anyway? Like, seriously, what was the point of that?
Cry HD collection.
Oh well, it is what it is. That's the whole thing about these older games, you know. Yeah, load from this one. Add more whatchamacallit orbs there. It is what it is. You cannot judge a man until you live how he live. Yeah, I love jumping into walls. Yo, sing for Absolution, Wagwan. Sing with me, sing with me, sing for me, sing for me, sing with me. Extras. Devil Star. Crystal will recover 5 devil triggers. Vital. Revitalizes energy. Also holds the power to eliminate all evil that surrounds you. Untouchable. Shield that surrounds the body, protecting you from attack for a certain period of time. You will also be in devil trigger states during this period. Blue Orb. Also known as a fragment of life. It has the power to increase the maximum limit of vitality. Purple Orb. It will increase the maximum number of devil triggers gauges, thus increasing the time you can be in devil trigger state. Yellow Orb. A sacred stone that brings back life after death. Yeah, I feel like the yellow orbs are... yeah. Okay. We sort Alistair out though. Give Alistair a little something. And I'll take 1 yellow orb. Just one. Just 1 yellow orb. This is how we do it. But there's no point saving until I get to the next bit though, isn't it? But Nexus Caps downloads that one. Okay, what's Nexus Caps? Is that your provider? Anybody know any good Swiss chocolates? Swiss chocolate. Lint. Oh, Lint is good all the way. Yeah, I do like me some Lint. Lint is... ooh, yes. Lint, you know it, man. Smooth. Shit, man, you should have been around for dial-up mode. Yeah. Them days, man. Them dial-up days. Okay, this is new. This is new. Or did I start back too far? Oh shit. Did I start back too far? It tastes different, believe me. No, Nexus is a mod website. Okay, okay. So we get the watered down version due to transport issues and whatnot. Yes, it's not watered down, it's just I hate that. Different, oxidized. I scream when I don't. Okay. I grew up on 56K. Then we shotgunned 2 56K modems for 128. That you'd get like 35 to 75 kilobits per second. It was awesome. Yeah, well, we never did that, but I remember the 56K days, and I remember you know, trying to download stuff, and if you could get like a good server or something, it would go a little bit quicker, and it felt like lightning fast. But even though it was still taking like, you know, 30 minutes for one song or some crap like that. Should I use the Pride of Lion? Yes. I don't know if my internet connection was bad, but my Fortnite download was 2 megabytes. Oh yeah, that's took 6 out. That's not even a big game, is it? Oh, come on, man. Oh, move it, woman. Oh, flipping out. And I don't want to use an orb now. I do not want to use an orb. This is going to be a waste. So this is where I really need the option to just go back to the menu and not use the orb. But I can't. I have to start. I have to close the game down and start off. Oh, jeez. Jeez. I think my connection is 50 megabits per second, but that's bits. It translates to about 2,200 kilobytes per second. Takes about 10 minutes per gig. Then I wish I had 2 megabits per second. It has to be specific times of the day to get that premium. Oh, that sucks, man. This music is anxiety, but well, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Oh, jeez. These old ass games, man. These old ass games. .5G internet is coming. It's extremely fast, but has odds technical limitations. Okay, what limitations are we talking about? Like my brother is downloading the game.
May Cry HD collection.
And right now, I'm still getting 9 megabits per second on stream, plus Nexus and stream. On Steam rather. I think 5G is 10 to 100 times faster than 4G. Nice. But its range for signal is like 1/10 of the 4G. Okay, so you're gonna be close to like the hub and stuff. Will I rate this game out of 10? I'm not sure. I mean, it's been a long time since I played it in its entirety. And I've only played a little bit again so far. I think at the time I played it, from what I can remember, I remember really enjoying it. I probably would have given it a high rating. I think now, though, if I'm comparing it to, say, modern games and what I'm a bit more used to playing, maybe not so much. But you know what? It's old school. I still enjoy it, so it's all good. I don't know. I mean, I generally don't like to give ratings and stuff because I feel like they're kind of arbitrary and don't really mean much. But I like it. I like it. So it's so good. So you need a shit ton of towers, like one every couple of city blocks. Oh, okay. Oh, you mean that kind of range? Okay, I see. I see. Okay, like in terms of the tower masts. Every house has a tower then, problem solved. That's because it's early technology. Maybe. I mean, some things are just part of how they are. They might need to have a new technology before it becomes more viable, you know? Actually, I won't buy any yellow orb just yet because it's going to piss me off if I die too soon. I'll fix up eventually. Well, they won't be like tall towers, but just things that send out signals. Basically, Wi-Fi radio signals all over the place. Okay. I would have said 8 to 10 back in the day. Now probably 6.5. Yeah, that's probably about fair, I'd say. Well, it might. It depends on the technical limitations of the signal, since it is made of light waves. Interesting. Okay. In that case, things like sun, I can imagine, might interfere with it, just like regular daylight could interfere with it then, right? I do agree it will get better, no doubt. Well, we'll hope, at least. Because if it doesn't... since it uses photons, I assume as long as photons don't scatter, it'll be fine. Wait, are we talking wireless towers or white towers? I would say wireless. But I'm not sure what cities will choose as they go forward. Wireless is easier to retrofit. Okay. There was some technology I was reading about some years ago that could have provided pretty much everybody with like super fast wireless technology, wireless internet. I can't remember exactly what it was called. I think it was called WiMAX, if I remember correctly. And the idea was that like a tower mast, you've got these sort of, imagine a tower mast as like a powerful Wi-Fi signal hub or something that everybody connects to. It's kind of like that, but everybody gets super fast internet from it. And the technology existed. I mean, this is going back some years, but it was just never fully implemented in most places. I think like San Francisco trialed it for a while, as I can remember reading. But yeah, I guess in the end, most places didn't take to it for, I guess, one reason or another. Pride of Lion. Alright, let's do this black cat thing. Oh, that missed. Come on. And how's this guy getting hot all of a sudden? I beat him like plenty of times, and now, flipping out. Screw this. Sons of bitches. I mean, pollution would cut off the signal, that is. Alright, okay, well, that could be a problem. Better stop polluting then, shouldn't we? Better stop polluting then, eh? Nuclear science, yeah. Yo, Belgian Dan, Wagwan. Belgian Dan. How you doing, Danny? Someday science might correct all the problems it has created. Maybe. Maybe. Guess we have to wait and see. Nah, it'll never happen. Or maybe it'll clear up some problems and then create new ones while it's trying to clear those ones up. So there's always going to be problems of some kind. Oh, that missed. Oh, got missed, bitch. Oh, you're taking a piss, man. That is not hit. Oh, flipping out. Actually, if we destroyed ourselves with technology, that will make a lot of issues moot. Well, there you go. Problem solved when we're dead. No, I do not want to. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have bought the orb. Flipping out. I have to start. I shouldn't have bought that damn orb. Shouldn't have bought the orb. Doing okay. Good, good, good. Create problems, solve problems. Solutions create new problems, solve problems. Solution creates new problems. Well, that's life, isn't it?
May Cry HD collection.
There's always something. There's always something. Things. It's the circle of life. Yeah. No, I do not want easy mode, thank you. Okay, so all I'm buying is this for now. And this. That's it. That's it. No need to buy the orb just yet. Awatiba duwa agadaba. I don't know the lyrics, but I got that stuck in my head now. It's the circle of life. Okay, this damn spider. Oh, that. Oh, flipping out. Shit. Not jump into. Really wish you didn't jump into walls. You know, that would come in handy, actually. So not jumping into walls. Have you noticed how everything in video games gets harder once you figure out what to do? Hey, doesn't exactly. Haze don't do easy mode. You know it, Dan. I have a whole video on why I don't do easy mode as well. I don't do it. No way. No way. But have you noticed when you're playing a game, like, and you're stuck on something, and you finally figure out what to do, and then all of a sudden it feels like it gets harder? Like, I don't know, is that just me? Is that just me? Or did anyone else experience that phenomena? Be right back, alright? See you in a bit, homie. And that's the accomplishment. You know it. I know, watch that video. Cool, yeah, Dan's seen it. Haze looks at the escalator and shakes his head back and forth. Exactly, I don't do easy mode. You know it. That's not even a joke, actually. It's very rare I take the escalator. Oh wait, you said escalator. I think an elevator, my bad. I do take escalators because you don't really have much choice. I mean, you can take the stairs. You can take the stairs, but the stairs is kind of long. But yeah, I do take the escalator. But elevators, like, yeah, if it's only a few floors, I don't do the elevator. I just walk the stairs. Some people walk the stairs, even if it's just one flight of stairs or 2 flights of stairs. You know, I just take the stairs. If it's not far, I take the stairs. If it's far up, then yeah, elevator it is. But other than that, yeah, stairs, man, stairs. Haze looks at chicks at the bar and shakes it. I don't do easy mode. Yeah, JT knows what's up. I don't do easy mode. Oh, okay. I can see where it's going. Really good. Yeah. You know what? I don't drive automatic vehicles because I don't do easy mode. Actually, I did drive an automatic vehicle once. It just felt awkward because I'm just used to it. I learned a manual, and when I drove automatic, it just felt awkward. Oh, let me go back and get this orb. thing trying to cheat me. Oh, come on. Bitch got me out of nowhere. I have cruise control. Almost makes me want to get a book out and read while driving. What is cruise control? Because I don't know if we have that in cars in the UK. I've heard of it, but I don't know if we have that in cars in the UK. At least, and if we do, then I've never used it. But what exactly is cruise control? What does that do? Does it drive for you, or what does it do? Cruise control basically uses a computer solenoid thingy to apply gas above X speed. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. So if you hit at 60, it maintains 60. Some even brake for you. Alright. Is that... I don't know. That sounds... So, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess if you're used to it, it's fine. But is that a little tricky to get used to, or? It sounds like something that might take some proper getting used to. You know, like something that can take a while. Yes, cars with cruise control. Any car with an onboard computer has it. Not really. Just regulate speed so your legs can rest. They've had it since the 80s probably. Yeah, I've heard about it a long time. I know it's an old thing, but it's just that I don't... Cars that I've driven... I don't know if the cars that I've driven just didn't have it, or it was there and I just didn't turn it on because I didn't know it was there to turn it on. But yeah, it's something that I've never used, so I don't really know about it, that much about it. Let's check this, wasting my time. Pop quiz, Jack, pop quiz. Pop quiz, hot shot. There's a bomb on a bus. Once the bus goes 50 miles an hour, the bomb is armed. If it drops below 50, it blows up. What do you do? What do you do? I'm smarter than you. I'm smarter than you. I'm smarter than you. Yeah, but I'm taller. It's good on the highway. I hover my foot above the brake in case animals jump. Okay. Cruise control to Major Tom. Cruise Control is the second Speed movie, and that movie was not very good, actually. You really mazed the grade. Was that Speed? Or was that something else? Cruise control to Major Tom. Whose shoes you wear? Okay, I might have missed that reference. It's a long time since I've seen Speed. I only remember a few lines if that's from Speed. My bad, sorry. Oh, dude, come on, man. I just about figured out what to do with this boss, and now I can't get past this asshole. Oh, flipping out. Ugh. Why? By the time I get past this again, I'm probably going to forget what to do with the boss. David Bowie's Coke spoon is in a museum. That seems odd to me. Well, it has to go somewhere, I suppose. People want to see that sort of thing. Oh, this text is slow. Muy. It was either there or was gonna end up on Porn Stars or eBay. Oh, this is taking the bus, man. Don't get on the bus. Well, you have to know what's going on the bus first. What's the difference between a bag of Coke and Eric Clapton's son? Clapton wouldn't let a bag of Coke fall out the 10th story window. Okay. I'm not sure I get that. Did his son fall out a 10th story window? Did that happen? Son did. Okay, damn. Eight years old. Oh. Oh, shit. What the hell? What's this? That's new. Oh, my days, man. Come on. Tears in Heaven is about that he won't get to see his son because he doesn't belong in heaven. Oh, okay. Probably from doing all that delicious cocaine. I didn't know that, man. That's a sad story. Just took up skateboarding instead of cocaine. I heard heaven is a half pipe. Well, I know that song. I get that reference. It sucks, man. Like, I've beaten this silly little dog cat thing at least a few times before. And I get to the boss, and I'm like, okay, cool. I struggle a little bit. Got to the point where I figured, okay, I think I know what I'm doing here. And now I can't get past this bloody cat dog, whatever the frick. Oh, jeez. Rising in the morning, strap shoes on my foot. In the morning. Note this pillars, it's the bloody pillars. There you go. Ah, finally. Finale. In the morning. The mention of half pipes sent me back to the days of hearing sublime music. 90s alternative rock. Move it. What are you? Oh shit. Does Bon Jovi count as 90s sibling? Oh, Bon Jovi is awesome. I do like me some Bon Jovi. Always and I'll be there forever. It does now. And you know this. Since the teacher doesn't care because we know everything we're taught. Which teacher? Your teacher? Oh shit, that's It's sealed shut by immense power. There is something written. This pathway will open with a guiding soul. Oh, that's why we have to go back after that thing. We literally eat and listen to music. That sounds like a good day. I'm sure he did his fair share of pissing in the 90s. Or Bon Jovi. Wait, oh, R. Kelly, sorry, my bad. Okay, R. Kelly is 90s music, pre-pissing era. Well, there was rumors around with him and Aaliyah, and now that's kind of the big thing at the time that he was supposed to have been dating Aaliyah or married to Aaliyah. Aaliyah was, I think, 16, and he was maybe 30 something, 20 something, 30 something, late 20s, 30s, something like that. He's much older than her anyway. That was a rumor. It was never confirmed, but yeah, that was a rumor at the time. Yeah, usually the moment a camera is introduced isn't the first time. Right now, the image of Aaliyah is tarnished in my mind. It's all piss-stained now. Well, like I say, it was a rumor. Whether that actually happened or not, who knows? It's not impossible, but hopefully it didn't. I mean, Aaliyah died young. You know, she was like 20 something, 23, 24, I think. She died. She was really young when she passed. Okay, what do I want? I want a Devil Star. I want one yellow orb. And I want to make Alistair just a little bit stronger. Stinger level 1. Probably helped with women's acne. You know, I've had semen is probably good for, is supposed to be good for skin. I wouldn't know, of course. This is something I heard. Yeah, I don't think this gun does much. Doesn't do much at all. Ah, shit, got me. Oh, again, come on. No, stop! No, ooh, too close. All right, star. We need the star. Yes. Ooh, too close, man. Oh, come on, man, dude. Oh, no. Okay. Now the gun doesn't do much, I try shooting him already. Oh, come on, dude! Oh, finally! Oh. Oh wait, what's going on? Probably helped. Oh, it piss on him. That might not work too well, actually. Call his mom gay. Black Knight, your mom's gay. Call the cops and reports black man with. Pain is an illusion believed by humans. Demons endorse pain and live to serve it. Awesome dude 2018. What's up, awesome dude? Finally. Well, that's edgy as fuck. What's up? Wagwan, wagwan. Boss bonus. Better get a boss bonus. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, save, please. Thank you. I would do want to save, actually. I am 3 subs from 100. I'm gonna stream till I reach 100. I'll be excited. Nice one. Okay. Ooh. Nice one. Alright, you know what? Okay. Whoa, Mr. Man. Guiding of the soul. Go to the destination before the power of the melancholy fades away. Almost there, man. Almost there. The centenary is coming. I want to start doing YouTube again, but I don't have time. Well, school's almost over, so maybe then, if it's something you still want to do. I got about half an hour till I stream, so chilling. Nice one, appreciate that. Coursework has me booked. Might do speed arts videos. That'd be a good idea, actually. Do you know of a YouTuber called Peter Draws? Well, I think he's mostly on Instagram, to be honest, but he's got a YouTube channel too. Oh, what? I've got to fight this dude again? Oh, man. Just leave me alone. Bastards. Alright. No, I haven't heard of him. Okay, it's worth checking out. If you're into... I'm not gonna use an orb here. That's just a waste. That's a damn waste. But yeah, and if you're into arts and stuff, he's worth checking out. He does a lot of doodles, and that whole thing. Gosh. Close that down. Close that. Close that. I got so many projects in school I gotta finish. But once it's done, man, you'd appreciate your life just that little bit more. Well, I mean, hopefully, you know, who knows what can happen, really. play a little Overwash. A little bit of Overwash. Oh god, what happened? I'm one sub away from 100. Almost there, man. One from the centenary. Centenary, rather. Let me say it correctly. Oh, what? Oh, what's got an update? These sons of bitches. I'll update this thing. Okay, your sub. Awesome. Nice one, JT. Hey, so you sub to AD? I believe I am, actually. I believe I subbed a while back. And if I didn't, then shall I be the 100th sub? Yeah, I'm already subbed. I'm subscribed. You got 99 subscribers, but who ain't one? Hit me. Boom. Boom. 99 subscribers, but somebody ain't one. Awesome, dude. Advertising. Hey, well, it's all good. Everyone gonna get one. Haze could learn something. What do you mean? Advertising on the live stream, like letting people know they should actually subscribe to my channel. Yeah, I should probably do that more often. Subscribe to my channel. To all the stalkers and the talkers, if you haven't already, hit that sub button, man. It's good that you already were, but damn. I can't do a bloody single line. The slime is pissing me off. Slime? What slime is that? What slime is that, yo? To be fair, I didn't say sub to my channel, Haze. Yeah. Nah, it's all good. It's so good. Here's the thing, I mean, I think I've probably said this before, I can't remember, maybe, but I don't mind people, you know, doing little self-promotions on the live streams and things like that, and in the day, you know, we're all trying to get some, we're all trying to help each other out, you know, best we can, so I don't mind that. I think the only time I'll have an issue with it is if there was somebody who's coming in and all they ever did was self-promote. You know what I mean? At that point, it's kind of like, dude, come on. You know, if they're coming in for the very first time and the very first thing they say to you is like, yeah, subscribe to my channel. You know, that sort of thing is like, yeah, come on, man. But yeah, I mean, if people come to the chat, people talk and, you know, hang out. If you want to promote a little something, it's all good, man. It's all good. Hey, if you ever get a stream deck, I can make you a lower third. What's the lower third? Stream deck? Do you mean like that El Ghetto thing we were talking about the other day? I mean, I haven't got it, so I don't know what a lower third is. But what do you mean a lower third? Oh, do you mean this on the stream, on the like an overlay? Is that what you mean? Which is an animation with a message such as okay, so like a animation in the bottom part of the screen, for example, says like the stream, subscribe, stuff like that. Okay, yeah. Dude, almost 100, it's crazy, yeah. Be sure to sub in case I upload art. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, indeed. Hit that. Actually, speaking of subscribing and stuff like that, because you know how YouTube sometimes, you know, is a bit funny when it comes to letting people know that people have uploaded videos and so on, right? I was thinking of this, and let me know what you guys think of this. Setting up a mailing list, all right? Now, here's the thing. I still prefer people subscribe, of course, and, you know, hit the notification button. That's probably still the best way. But I'm thinking of setting up a mailing list for, you know, those extra times where you might not always get it right away. And I might say send out an email maybe once a week or something like that, to let you know what videos I've uploaded during that week. And that way, if you have missed any, there, you know, you go, oh cool, you know, you can get it from there. Is that something that you guys would join up if I was to set up an email list? Big up, big up, big up. I'm already subbed. But yeah, thanks. Yeah, press the bell indeed. Hey, bruh, old fashioned. Yeah, email is, yeah, it's pretty old school, but hey, they're not obsolete. I mean, they're old, but they're not obsolete, not yet. My channel's coming for you. I mean, if it gives me notifications, sure. Old fashioned is the best fashion. Is the best fashion. Nice. Yeah, I think I might do that. I mean, I don't know when. Maybe in the next few weeks or so. We'll see. But it's something that I've been thinking of. But yeah, if I do set up an email list, I'll let you guys know. And you could join up to it. And I could send out a message maybe once a week-ish, give or take. You know, let you know what video's been uploaded, or if any other cool stuff might be happening, I might let you know through that as well. But yeah, man. Subscribe and notifications is still the best way. Still the best way. But, you know, maybe just a little something that just helps. A little something extra. I want to watch the neighbor's game video later. Game? Oh, like neighbors, like you as in the ex-neighbor. Okay.
Traveling to
Subbed. Everybody.
prepare your defenses.
All right, who should I play as? I'm gonna stick with Widowmaker, actually. See who I can make a widow. We're doing a sub swap. There are some channels actually that, I mean, I personally wouldn't recommend it, but if you really want to, there are some channels that do that sort of thing on a regular basis, where they have like sort of live streams or, you know, stuff like that, where everybody joins with the purpose of subbing to each other's channel. I wouldn't recommend it because I don't think that's the best way to gain subscribers. You know, you might find most people do sub, a lot of people sub to you, but they might not always be watching your they might not always be watching your content, you know, so they might watch one or two videos and just leave it alone. You know what I mean? It might be that sort of thing. But if you're just purely interested in the sub numbers, then yeah, that's something to consider. Not that I'd recommend it. I don't think they're good ideas for just general overall growth. They're good for maybe a little boost for in sub numbers, but yeah, not for much else. Miko, we're doing Miko. We're all gonna go viral. Viral. Arriba. Andale, arriba. Are we defending this? No, we're moving this. What are we doing with this? Oh wait, that's I should not be in this way. Oh, chickadee. More like dab swap. McMills. Explosions and people going, ooh. Ah. Ooh, I say. I might record the slime vid over the weekend. I haven't drawn in a while. It's hard. Yeah, I think when you're a little bit out of practice of things, sometimes it can feel like that. But you know, you get used to it after a while. You start remembering little things, you know, little things here and there. Start remembering, little things come to mind. Little bits.
Soldier 76 reporting for duty.
Hey, we'll steal your kill. Oh, for real, man. Okay. Oh, come on. How many bullets is this guy taking? Shit. Yeah, check the links that Nightbot just kindly posted up. Social media links up there. Make sure you follow me on the Twitters and the Instagrams and all that good stuff. We've got the Discord as well. And yeah, check out some of the latest videos. Actually, yeah, by the way, speaking of videos, I was supposed to put a video up tomorrow. I accidentally set it to go live today. So the new video that was due tomorrow is actually live today. So yeah, check that out. It's 4 types of niggas. I know Banter's checked that out. So yeah, appreciate that, Banter. But yeah, 4 types of niggas that went live today instead of tomorrow. It was originally planned for tomorrow, but I guess I put the date wrong or something like realizing. But yeah, check that out. That's over on the comedy channel. The 4, well, there's more than 4 types of niggas. There's loads of types of niggas, but I went from 4 of them in that video. 4 of the maybe more common ones that you might know about. Oh, what the? Oh, shizzle. Love that vid. Yeah, appreciate that, Banter. Banter knows what's up. Banter knows what's up. Which type of nigga are you? Which type of nigga are you? Watch the video and find out. Testing 1 2 3. Fine. Oh, what was it? You have issue with the chat, Dan? Looks like it's working now at least, but damn, that sucks. What's he doing, YouTube? He's iced out more than the Fortress of Solitude. Yeah. So apparently that reference has dual meaning. I didn't realize that, but I was thinking of Superman when I wrote that. But there was a comment who said it was a Skyrim. It was like a nice Skyrim reference. I was like, okay, wasn't what I was thinking of, but I'll take it. If it works, then it works. So hey, I'm good. I can type again. I'm a real nigga, you know it. Real nigga shit, you know it, man. Yeah, there's a Tower of Solitude in Skyrim. Ah, okay. Is it all iced out as well? Downloading that Res Evil demo. Gonna get spooked. Oh, I got resurrected. Cool. Not what I wanted to do. Kind of wasted. Shit. And he got his shield up still. Oh, flip now. I usually have some issues like typing in text showing up. Then I click in the chat. Then I click where I'm typing or refresh everything. Now I kept getting the same error message. Was anybody else getting that, by the way? Or was it just Dan? Anybody else having trouble typing? Yeah, it's at the peak of a mountain. Nice. Fire in the hole. Yes, a Tower of Solitude during my Skyrim conquest when I controlled Solitude. That was my personal tower, and personal enemies of me who went in there would not be seen again. 2 men enter, only 1 shall leave. Happened once or twice during chat for me. Okay, so not just Dan then. Damn man, you two, what's up, one man? Need to get yourself sorted out. I don't want to keep it still that long, man. Oh shit. Oh, better get out of the way of that dragon, man. That dragon is not my friend. I might hop on Fallout 3 in a bit. I haven't played that in a while. We're going down, down in an earlier round. Sugar, we're going down swinging. Being #1 with a bully. Lonely girl, dance, puppet, and pulley. I appreciate the health.
60 seconds.
Can't hear me because I didn't push the button.
I don't get mad.
Then you try to retype what she said, but decide if it halfway through. Yeah, okay. Ah, shit.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, damn it, man. Got bombs, guy. Junkrat. Oh. Boy, I was on a rampage right there. I mean, I don't know how many I got, but it was at least a few. At least a few. Man, taking over a game ad broken. Those games broken in Skyrim. It was better Conquest than Mordor. Are you Skyrim guys looking to get the VR version of Skyrim, or will that be just too much for you now? Is that something you just won't bother with? Error. Try again. Edit and try again.
Unreal.
No, it's terrible. It's a blurry mess. Okay, so I won't bother then. Alright, fair enough. Oh, okay, 6. I thought I got more than that. Oh well. Oh well. I see. I guess that sucks. I mean, yeah. I mean, VR, part of the whole thing of the VR is that it needs to be smooth. Otherwise, it's just not really that immersive. And it might just end up hurting your eyes more than anything if it's that bad. You know, giving you headaches and stuff. And it's just like, what's the point? What is the point, you know?
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
By the way, is it just Dan and Mr. Man that have had issues with the typing? Or has anybody else had issues with typing?
One shot.
I'm not having issues, okay. Anyone else?
I will strike our enemies where they do not expect.
Let's go on Conquest. The Conquest Road battles were pretty tough as the enemy were determined to keep the roads. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Okay, gets locked, isn't it? 30 seconds.
Attack commences.
Get Tuesday off school. Nice one, because I'm getting my passport done. Okay, so it's just for that day, not like a day off school. It's just, well, day off school for you, but not a day off school for everybody. Okay. I need to go to Manchester. Manchester. I've been to Manchester. It was a while ago now, but yeah, I've been to Manchester. Maybe about 3 years ago, I think. 3 or 4 years ago. It's a nice little city. Nice little city. But I was there, not for a whole day, but I was there maybe from like the afternoon to the evening. And it's a cool place. But I mean, you know, coming from London, it does feel quite small. Like I mean, it feels smaller. You could probably walk around most of Manchester in a few hours, really. No, it's not that small, but yeah, it is small. But no, it's cool though. It's cool. Oh, snap from up there. Then I was walking around at night at something like 12 a.m. in the morning at night, and Yeah, got chatted up by a gay dude. To the Polish embassy.
Back in my day, we'd have this payload delivered all.
Alright, he's in here, isn't he? Son of a bitch. And then there was Jimmy 2 Times, who got the nickname because he said everything twice, like Jimmy 2 Times. Jimmy 2 Times. I'm gonna go get the papers. Yeah. Now I get that reference. I'm gonna get the papers. Good fellas, man. Oh, Ross. One of the best gangster movies of all time. The toughest fight was the Battle of River Roads. I was there with my soldiers. My Woken army.
I'm ready to initiate self-destruct sequence.
There, my soldiers fighting for the mini checkpoints for 1 hour. My health kept lowering, so we kept retreating, but we got the point. Bitch ain't there no more. Really.
Sniper. Amateur.
Shit. Man. Still. Did he just teleport on me? Cheeky bastard.
No one can hide from
He did. He just teleported on me.
C'est la vie.
Sniper, don't get caught.
Next. No one can hide from my sight.
Boop, 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 boop. Oh, can I not even...
Tracer here.
60 seconds.
Missed.
Genji is with you.
Missed, man. Yo.
Moving with the payload.
Te voilà.
30 seconds remaining.
I read you.
Oh, bitch. Trade routes of both sides were regarded. More supplies means more possible success. Is that a mod awesome, dude? Valley year into the war.
10 seconds remaining.
See, that's why I couldn't play a game like Skyrim, man. That's just long. I mean, I don't mind a game that has a bit of length to it, but that's just long. There's a point where just like, man, can this game end already? But yeah, I mean, if you guys like it, hey, it's all good. I swear these guys only start moving when I start aiming. Like, they can stand still. The moment I put my guns on them, it's like, yeah, that's when they start moving. Bastards.
Play of the game.
Snoot. civil war. In my broken condition. The war against Bray Wyatt. I've been reading all of that in gruff Scottish accent. The war, eh? I killed him. I took over the first time in Skyrim. What you doing, laddie? You wee lad, yeah. What you doing, huh? You make your father proud, you would, eh, laddie? Aye. That's when I started the conquest, eh? That's when I started the conquest, aye. Hey, was I kicked out? No, I wasn't. I'm still in. I was just searching, just waiting. Chub yawn. Oh man, excuse me. Oh man. But I'm actually thinking of making a mod like that so can lead your army to conquer Skyrim and lead epic sieges and battle. I already started planning, eh? Sieges, I meant to say sieges. I put Sykes, but I meant to say sieges, aye. But I think you understood what I said, aye. It's all good, laddie, it's all good. I understood what you said, laddie. That's a great idea for a mod, very achievable, aye. Do you have the technical know-how? Coding is one thing, design is another, aye, laddie. Well, I've been coding for a long time, laddie. I'm quite a professional coder, laddie. Aye. Yeah, fleshing out dialogue and such would be time consuming. You need it to be law friendly. Make sure your systems don't confuse dialogue, AI mapping. It will take work and dedication. Yeah, that's a thing actually. What do you guys think of the whole thing about should modders be paid for what they do? Because I understand, yes, it's kind of a hobby, and you know they're not being asked to do it. They are taking out, they are making it decision themselves. But yeah, there is a lot of work that goes into some of these mods. Not all, I know some of them are pretty simple. Well, simple in comparison, but there is a lot of work. As you just put like the map in it, you know, there's a lot of stuff that goes into this. So do you think it's fair that some modders ask for donations or maybe try to charge for their mods? Do you think that's fair, or do you think regardless of how long it takes, all mods should be free anyway? I got some friends. Good with computers. Have some stuff. I've got some stuff on law. I got it in the bag. In the bag. Okay. This guy's got a shield. Prefer he had a bag.
Thanks.
Stop running. I swear all of them got shields though. Modern should be donation-based system. Mechanic of having like 20 people, you can choose behaviors of forward would be simple enough, and it would be just a fun project in itself. If I took 2 real years to take over Skyrim, I am more dedicated enough to do this. Damn, man. All these shields everywhere. Shit. They're doing it as a favor to the community. I love molds. I love molds. If you ever need aspiring game designer, HMU. Hit me up. Okay, yeah, hit me up. I will achieve the mod I plan to design. And game developers should learn something from the companies that do allow modding, yeah. Thanks, man. So I'll hit you up if I need. Nice. Not a coding. Not in coding, though. My C+ skills are trash. Wow. I can help design and do flowcharts. Ooh. Bitch got me, man. Yeah, I feel like you said, it should be a donation-based system. I mean, on one hand, it's like you have to respect that they're not being employed. You know, they are. It's something that they decide for themselves to make those mods, and if they decide, of course, how much time they want to spend on those mods. So that cost shouldn't be forced upon anybody, because at the end of the day, you're not really asking for them. They're just saying, "Hey, we've done this. Check it out." That being said, I could understand why, you know, if it is something that takes a long time to do, then yeah, you know, it should be like, hey, maybe they should get a little something for this. You know, it doesn't have to be a lot of money, but, you know, a little something, something.
I've located their teleporter.
60 seconds remaining.
But at the same time, I can't really be mad at the people who don't even don't ask for donations, that just straight up ask for money. Just say, hey, we like a little bit of money for these mods. You know, you can't be mad at that, especially if they're the ones that are really putting that years and whatever into it, those proper detail ones. You know, if they're asking for a little bit of cash, then I can't be mad at that. I mean, I'd rather it be just a straight up optional donation, but hey. It's like, what is your time worth? You know what I mean? It's like people who do music and put it on Bandcamp. You know, most artists would just say, hey, you can get an album for free, but it'd be cool if you can donate a little money for it. But some artists just say, actually, you know, we like a little bit of money up front, you know? And I can understand that. I can understand that. Need to learn HTML5 languages, Python open source game engine release in February. Thanks, JTL. Look it up. Cool, cool. That's why I like to see people helping each other out. Big up for that. Brah, brah, brah. The village is strong because you make it strong. Since my career paths are web design and game design, web developing game design, I'll hit you up once. I got something banter. Nice. Discord is preferable. Twitter is fine too, but I'm not too active on it. Instagram is good too. Sebastian. O underscore O. Discord. Yeah, Discord. Speaking of Discord. Discord for the village as well. Link in the description. Check it out if you haven't already. Everybody's welcome. Yeah, big up banter, man. Where we at? Okay. me exit this game. I think that's enough for now. Me thinks that's enough for now. All right. Yeah. Trying to start wrapping up the stream, but you know, talk for a little bit before we end. Hopefully everybody's had some fun on this live stream. I know I've had some fun, so appreciate you guys coming through. Keep it together. So yeah, just let you know some stuff real quick. So yeah, comedy video is out now. 4 Types of Niggas. If you haven't already, please check it out. For the stalkers and the talkers out there, make sure you subscribe to the channel. How you doing, Mo? Big up for coming through. Mo123. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to the comedy channel as well, because I post videos there weekly. What else? The next live stream should be on Monday around about 7 p.m. GMT. So yeah, look out for that. And yeah, just check out, look out for videos to come as well. I'm gonna try and post some reaction videos on the weekend on the channel, so look out for some of those. But yeah, man, we doing this, man. We doing this. Where's the robots? The robots are coming on Tuesday. Yeah, I've got a video coming out on sex robots on Tuesday. So, yeah, look out for that then. But in the meantime, yeah, check out some of the other videos. That's the last one that went up. 4 types of niggers. 4 types of niggers. There are loads of types of niggers, but I talked about 4 of them. Which nigger are you? Check that video out. I'm hitting the hay early today. All right. Stay up, banter. It's a weekend. You can stream longer if possible. I heard it. Yeah. Nah, man's got to get to sleep, yo. It might be the weekend, but I still get up early. I still get up early, even on the weekend. I get up early, and I grind, man. I grind. I just work. I put in that work. But yeah, no, I gotta get to bed soon. It's almost what's about 9:30 now, so yeah. Sleep is for the weak. Well. Sleep is for the weak. If you meant weak as in strength, you're right the first time. If you meant weak as in low strength, then the first one you put was actually spelled correctly. But when you changed it, weak as in W-E-E-K, that's weak as in days of the week. So yeah, the first one you put was actually correct. Oh, that's used deliberate. Okay, weak. Sleep is for the weak, as in weak. Gotcha. Okay, so it's a deliberate thing. My bad. I see. What time you sleep? Usually about, well, it depends really, but I try to get to bed about 10ish. That's my aim. Doesn't always happen that way, but that's my current aim. Yeah, and workout going to be doing some grind work this weekend myself. Now I can. Awesome. Dan's putting in that work. You look like the person who parties all nights. Well, maybe when I was younger. Not so much these days. You know, back when my day. But no, when I was like in my 20s, you know, teenage years, that sort of time, yeah, I'd be out partying, you know, 2 parties a night sometimes, hit the club, hit a party, go to another party, you know what I mean? Out on a week. I practically lived for the weekend back then, but yeah, now these days, not so much. Not so much. I want to get videos ready for for next week, or at least try to get them ready. Yeah, man, you're gonna do it, Danny. There is no try, just do. You're gonna do it, Danny. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it, man. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I'm looking for something. Now that you mentioned about partying all night, there's something that you might want to say, but I can't find it here. So let me try and find it elsewhere. Staying up to like 11. No, that is late. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Can't sleep, it's hard for me. Just close your eyes and just wait. That's pretty much all you can do in the end. Just close your eyes and wait.
How did you do that? How did you do that?
You're gonna put Miley's on to help you drift off. Hey, Miley helps a lot, man. Miley helps a lot. I watched your videos, but it didn't help. It didn't help you fall asleep. Oh man, is that a good thing or a bad thing? There we go. Here we go. So yeah, as you was talking about partying and stuff, there's a video I did about what it's like to be the old man in the club. You know, when old people act young. So yeah, there's a video you can check out if you haven't already. Please do. Being the old man in the club, the old man at the party. Check that video out. You know, that's what you got to look. That's what you young guys got to look forward to. That's what you young guys got to look forward to, man. Yes, wrecking ball might help. I came in like a wrecking ball. Oops. I was supposed to. Man's comment. That's so good. So good. Out party. Joke's on you. I gave up on the clubs. Yeah, clubs. I don't really. I mean, the last time I went to a club was probably a while ago. A good while ago now. A good while ago. Like probably at least 7 years. And even then, I was just kind of like, man, I just feel old. I just feel old. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I still enjoy a good party, but certain situations, it's just like, man, I just feel old. You know. Miley's not a good girl. She's aight. And the average age here is 35. We are already old men. In that case, you can relate to that video then. Y'all can relate to that video. I'm looking at knitting groups here. Hey, why not, man? Why not? Knitting's a good skill to have. She's not Hannah Montana anymore. That was a long time ago. I used to watch that, actually. I actually watched that Hannah Montana movie. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. It's got Billy Ray Cyrus in it. I'm out. One of my people. All right. Awesome, dude. Appreciate coming through, big homie. Peace out, y'all. Pretty sure me and AD are the youngest here. I think so, yeah. I think so. At least as far as I'm aware, anyway. 15. Actually, I shouldn't say give that. My bad. Sorry. But yeah, from what you guys tell me, I think you guys are the youngest. Well, then again, I don't know everybody's age. So maybe not. I think at least a few. I think most of you though. At least the ones that I know. And some of the ones that I can guess, I'm pretty sure older than 15. Much older than 15. But yeah, some. I don't know. Okay, Mo's the oldest. 300 years old. All right. I cannot die. No. Youngest from the regulars. No, I cannot die. I've seen Hey Arnold movie. Okay, nice. Is it any good? Worth watching? I never watched Hey Arnold's a show, so I don't know much about it. Being shot shanked. Man. I think that would suck to be immortal, actually. I mean, to live forever would be like, I think it sounds good on paper, but I'm not sure that'd be such a good idea in reality. It might be more awkward than anything else, you know what I mean? Just like, man. Everybody around you dies and you just sit around like, oh man. Ugh. Yeah. I feel your pain, man. I used to be a time traveler. I had to stop. It got too complicated. Alright, guys. To all the stalkers and the talkers, I appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for joining me today and keep me company and keeping the chat lively. You guys are awesome. You guys are the real MVPs. But yeah, so it should be live stream again on Monday, so look out for that on Monday. Check out the new video that went up on the comedy channel, 4 types of niggers. So yeah, check that out. That's live now. It was supposed to go live tomorrow, but I guess I put the wrong time and date in. So yeah, it's live now. So check it out over on youtube.com/BanditHaze. The link is in the description. And yeah, check out some other videos as well. While you're there, why not? Why not? Right. Yeah, follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, and all that if you haven't already. Especially Twitter and Instagram, I'm active there the most. So yeah, check those out. And of course, join the Discord. All the links in the description. Check it out. But yeah, that's going to be all for now. So, until whenever, if ever, peace out, y'all.